and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam.
Let's get started with the show. And of course, we are starting with reports today coming from the channel's International Kids Cup. More money for the players who actually won the very first international edition from Ogun State.
That's African Church Primary School from Ogun State. Well-deserved rewards for the boys. Hopefully, this will serve as motivation for other schools, to take sport really seriously.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, more tributes coming the way of Tiote, the Iberian defense midfielder that died on Monday morning while he was in training at the age of 30. From Arsenal to Manchester United to his former teammate at Newcastle, where he spent almost 7 seasons. More tributes pouring his way.
Oh, awful, tragic news for football in general. Our thoughts are with his family and loved ones. Okay, let's talk tennis now. And the French Open Day 9 saw no serious upsets. And Sissy, that's because Andy Murray, world #1, and 2015 champion Stan Wawrinka booked his spot in the quarterfinals. So, Day 9, no issues whatsoever. The big guns, all progressing to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinal lineup is complete as at this morning now. So, Cecilia, we're getting really close to the championship rounds.
Yeah, that's on Sunday. We just can't wait.
And I know you're very excited today because the big guys seem to have found their rhythm, and they're still, especially the men's singles, they're still in contention for the 2017 French Open title.
You just said the top 4 are still there, from number 1, 2, 3, 4. Stan Wawrinka, Rafael Nadal, of course, the king of clay, gunning for La Decima if he gets to win it. And of course, you also have Andy Murray, who seems to have found his rhythm, as you said, in different form to the season and all that. Then, of course, Novak Djokovic, man, he's having a swell time right now.
Yeah, correct. Spot on. Andy Murray, especially, it's a bit strange calling him world #1 because he hasn't played like that this year, but he's still world #1. Strangely enough, that's because...
Well, he played well against Karen.
Exactly. So
6-3, 6-4, 6-4.
Straight sets in 2 hours and 4 minutes, and that's how I was able to book his spot in the last 8. So good one for Andy Murray. That was a 650th win as well as a professional tennis player. He will next face 8th seeded Japanese Kai Nishikori. Wow, what a tasty affair. Yeah, but Kai Nishikori was able to
overcome Verdasco. I knew it was going to be a tough one, but then he lost the first set 6-love.
I mean, that's a bad
scandalous, but then, of course, that's what it is. But then he picked it up 6-4, won the second set, third set 6-4, and of course the final set, so he got his return, and that's the way it is. So Andy Murray, we need to be careful in this one because he's looking feisty.
Yeah, but the good thing is, okay, if you can call it a good thing, Andy Murray against Kai Nishikori head-to-head. Andy Murray miles ahead 8-2. They met 10 times, 8 victories for Andy Murray. So I'm sure we'll take a lot of confidence going into that particular matchup against Kai Nishikori. Elsewhere, Stan Wawrinka, 2015 champion, had no issues at all. Okay, the first set was tight.
The
second set tight as well. 7-6 in one. Tiebreak. Yeah, but the third set 6-2. I was able to complete that victory.
Was already tired in that one.
Exactly, because you have to consider the opponent is facing Galmon Fields.
It can be very tricky.
Exactly, especially playing, in front of his home fans and all. So it was always going to be a tough one for Stan Wawrinka, but he managed to progress in 2 hours and 46 minutes. So Stan Wawrinka moved on to play against Marin Cilic. Okay, we'll play Marin Cilic in the quarterfinals. Marin Cilic was able to advance after defeating South Africa's Kevin Anderson. It's a shame Anderson had to retire in that particular game. So 6-3, 6-love was down, but he had to retire because of an injury to his left hamstring. In the women's singles, Cecilia.
Yeah, looking at favorites, my favorite.
I'll pick my favorite too today.
Okay, this is a sweet one for her against Suarez Navarro. 6-1, 6-1. Not just breeze into the quarterfinals. Tolina and Matrick, it was Tolina who had the best one, 4-6, 6-3. 7-5.
Wow, look at that third set. Before we go to Pensacola, that third set was incredible.
Tight.
She was 2-5 down. I'm talking about Elena Svitolina, but she just, that recovery is nothing short of remarkable. And for me, she's my favorite. Yeah, there I said it. Elena Svitolina, 2011 Lagos Governors Cup champion.
Yeah.
All the way then. Now look at what she's doing on WTA. So she's the most informed this year.
Okay,
she's won 4 times.
She's your favorite.
Yeah, I just said it. Yeah, you missed it. I just said it. So Elena Svitolina for me is the favorite for the women's singles title.
Not Simona Halep.
Nah.
Okay, not Karina Wawrinka.
Nah.
Okay. Okay.